And here we go with a scheduled 10-round bout. The second-ranked heavyweight on the left in white trunks, Cassius Clay. In the black trunks, waiting to come out, Doug Jones, who is ranked third. 14.5 pounds lighter, Jones in black. Cassius Clay is 3 inches taller. He's in the white trunks, 6'3". Watch his speedy left hand. He's got a beauty. And don't forget, should this bout end in a knockout, we'll have a videotape rerun of the round. You just saw one of Clay's habits, pulling away from punches instead of trying to slip them. This may cause him trouble. Jones in black, 188. Clay, 202.5, and there it is! A good solid punch. And just as we mentioned, pulling away from punches. We've got about 2 minutes to go in round one. Minute and 45 seconds, round one. A good left hook by Clay. About a minute to go. Round one. Forty-five seconds. There's that beautiful left jab by Cassius Clay. A glancing right hand. Ten seconds left in round one. Talking to his trainer, Angelo Dundee. Jimmy Wild is on the outside of the ropes. Chicky Ferrara is to the right of Dundee. Clay, in marvelous condition at 202.5 pounds, is fighting a very determined Doug Jones. Jones caught one left hook that was Clay's big punch of round one. Jones has been knocked down previously. He is just off a 7th round knockout victory over Zora Foley. He's a boy that can take it. He's never been stopped, and the same is true of undefeated Clay. We get ready now for round two. Nearly 19,000 looking on at Madison Square Garden. Hope you're enjoying it. It's unusual for Clay to have as his only defense backing away from punches. Two minutes to go, round two. These are heavyweights punching with the speed of lightweights. About a minute to go in round 2. Neither fighter is cut. Clay has never been cut in his boxing career. Jones several times. "30 seconds left in round 2. The bell in 10 seconds. This is Chris Schenkel at ringside, Madison Square Garden, as we look at Doug Jones, born right here in New York City 26 years ago. And as you see, he is most certainly an orthodox fighter, very even-tempered, quiet, plods along, as you have seen, and he knows of Cassius Clay's one glaring fault, and consequently has been using that left hook off a jab. This is a boy that knows how to carry the fight to his opponent, and that's what he's been doing. His opponent, Cassius Clay, as we await the start of round 3, doesn't seem any the worse for a heavy punch that he took in the first round. He is off a third-round knockout over Charlie Powell. He has knocked out his last 9 opponents, most by prophesying the round. Tonight he has predicted round 4. Here's the third round of a scheduled 10. Cassius Clay, the favorite, despite the more experience of Doug Jones. Two minutes left. Round 3. Clay now really using that left hand to advantage, keeping Jones off balance. Glancing punches, some picked off by Jones. Minute to go in the third round. Good 1-2 by Clay. 45 seconds left in the round. Seconds. bell in 10 seconds. All sorts of folks who are eating up the action, and we hope you are too. This is the 4th round at the Garden. Clay in white originally predicted a knockout in 6, but then he decided to cut it down to 4. This is the 4th round. There have been no knockdowns. Neither fighter is marked. About 2 minutes to go in round 4. A minute to go in round 4, and as you can see, Jones is going to be a tough one to knock out in any round. Clay appearing a little tired right now after the volley punching, with 45 seconds to go in the round. Thirty seconds. Seconds to go. Fans are probably booing about the prediction. 10 seconds. Round 5 at the Garden in New York. Round 5. Clay in white, Jones in the dark trunks. Doug Jones' attack thus far has been forward, as you've noticed. He's been trained that way against a backing up Clay. We have a minute and a half remaining in the fifth round. No cuts, no knockdowns. Good right-hand shot by Clay. We have 1 minute left in round 5. A solid right by Jones. Seconds to go. They're both tiring here in the fifth. Seconds. With all the headhunting, it's amazing that one of the fighters is not cut. Unmarked, both of them. We have 2 minutes remaining in round 6 here at the Garden. Tremendous body punch by Jones. Minute and a half. You saw that punch a little low. Clay bending over to cover up. Less than 1 minute, round 6. Thirty seconds. Joe Lascalzo refereeing. They'll get a 1 minute rest in 10 seconds. Round 7. Jones in black, no puffiness around his eyes after having taken all those jabs. Clay is unmarked. Misses. Two minutes to go. You see the 7th round there on your screen. Schedule 10. By the way, these are 8-ounce gloves. Minute and a half. One minute left in the 7th. One of the few times that Clay has grabbed on to catch his breath. Clay and White has gone 10 rounds twice in his career. Jones in the black trunks once went 15 rounds in a light heavyweight title bout with Harold Johnson. Ten seconds. And he has proven that he has ample durability and determination as we go into round 8 at the Garden. Clay and White, as you've seen, has thrown many, many punches, many combinations, most of which have been ill-timed, having little effect. Good facial defense by Jones, though. Look at the difference. Clay with his hands low, Jones keeping them up for protection and in hitting position.
Get him now. Get him, dog. Come on, get him. Get him. Come on, get him, dog. He's quiet.
We're in round 8 of a 10-round fight, scheduled for 10 with 2 minutes to go in the 8th round. Both fighters were very much interested to know that Sonny Liston and Floyd Patterson were watching this bout. The referee has not had to do a lot of work. We have 1 minute to go in the 8th round. may be in trouble. "20 seconds to go." Five seconds. Clay momentarily shaken up, but seems to be in top condition and is warding it off. Ladies and gentlemen, the Boxing Education and Research Foundation is engaged in a program aimed at the establishment of a retirement plan for boxers. This non-profit voluntary organization already has obtained the cooperation of boxing promoters throughout the country. More help is needed, and we appeal to you as fight fans to add your support to this worthwhile cause. No salaries are paid any officials of the Boxing Education and Research Foundation, but there is a need for funds to further its current study, which will lead to a retirement fund for fighters. Send your contributions to Commissioner Harry W. Falk, Post Office Box 540, Ukiah, California, spelled U-K-I-A-H. Box 540, Ukiah, California, to Commissioner Harry W. Falk. Now we get set for round 9 of the Schedule 10. Cassius Clay, little arm weary now. Clay is taking every punch, Jones rather, is taking every punch that Clay has thrown. Some on the button, too. Two minutes left in the 9th round. Minute and a half to go in the 9th round. Jones looks bruised around his left eye. Jones in the dark trunks. A minute left. Round 9. .30 seconds. Clay obviously trying for a knockout.
Come on, Joe.
Ten seconds of much-needed rest.
All right, the late Chris Schenkel, great broadcaster. Chris Schenkel calling that fight and said looked like Cassius Clay was in a bit of trouble. How much trouble was he in, George? What do you think?
Well, he got stung with a few shots, but Ali took a very good punch.
But we didn't know that up to that time.
Up to that time, well, he had to prove it, and he did that night.
I mean, he had, I think, amazing recuperative powers.
He sure did. But you have to remember, Doug Jones still wasn't a power puncher.
No. So
Doug
we
Jones,
still don't know.
We still don't know it, right? But he hit him with some nice punches. But Doug was right in front of Ali, and Ali didn't move from him. With a lot of other guys, he moved away from. But with Doug, he stayed right in front of him. He was very aggressive and tried to take Doug out of there.
Yeah, I mean, given what we know that that Clay would go on to be barely touched by Sonny Liston, why was he engaged in such a close competitive fight with Doug Jones?
Because he fought Doug Jones's fight in close on Doug's turf. If he would have moved on Doug, I think it would have given Doug a lot more problems. But Doug was basically an infighter. I mean, he didn't have the body type of an infighter. He had very long arms, and it was slight of build, really, but he was a very competent infighter.
Countered very well,
Extremely
countered quickly.
well, especially over a jab.
There's another element here, and you're just beginning to hear a little of it in the film. The crowd is cheering for Jones and booing Clay. And in fact, there's still people who believe that Jones won this fight, almost a majority of the crowd. Part of the booing, and it was a close fight, 6-4 I had it, but part of the booing is because Clay did not deliver on his prediction. So after the fourth round, they turned on him. In other words, he's going to knock him out in the fourth round. He's predicted it just as he did. They all must fall in the round I call. Archie Moore must go in 4. After the fourth round, it was a totally Jones crowd.
And Jones from New York had the people there as well, even though Clay brought him in, but now Jones had him.
Good body punch by Jones. Jones is a little rubbery-legged. He's taken a lot of good shots to the head. We have 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the fight. 1:40 to go. The 5-point must system is in effect here in the event of a draw. And then only will it help in the determination. The rounds are even, then they use the point system. And that could happen here. We have 1 minute to go in the bout. Beautiful finish. Forty seconds. Twenty seconds. Five seconds. Well, there's always a possibility of a draw at Madison Square Garden. The judges, Artie Idala, Frank Forbes, Idala on the near side of the ring, Forbes on the opposite side, and of course the third man was Joe Lascalzo. Neither fighter was knocked down. Neither fighter sustained any cuts, which is great credit to a tremendous job of physical conditioning by Angelo Dundee in the case of Cassius Clay at whom we're looking now, and Rollie Hackner and Jimmy August and manager Alex Koskowitz on the part of Doug Jones. It's been a while since we've seen a fighter that has taken as many punches and seemingly has just brushed them off like water off a duck's back. Doug Jones, who lost only 3 in 25. Clay going into this bout undefeated in 17 starts. Johnny Addy now has collected the cards, first of Artie Idala, and now of Frank Forbes, and he is getting it verified by the executive inspector, Jack Duberstein, and Secretary Dan Dowd, as we look at Cassius Clay, who is directly above us. Shouting to some of his fans, he put on a tremendous finishing flurry in that 10th and final round. There is Doug Jones, the 26-year-old older who grew up right here in New York City. And now for the decision, here is Johnny Addy.
Both judges, Artie Idala and Frank Forbes, they score it this way: 5-4, 1 even, favor of Clay. Referee Joe Lescalza has it 8-1, 1 even, Clay. Winner by unanimous decision, Cassius Clay.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 5-4-1 on the part of the 2 judges at ringside, and 8-1-1 on the part